I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. This is your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped, and I'm back here with another Division video. And this one is about the Dissent, and oh boy, are we about to get into it. I've got some footage coming up that was quite disturbing, and I didn't believe it until I've actually witnessed it for myself. So here we go. These are the rewards that I got from the Dissent run that took me about an hour solo. I ended up with a reconstruction cast, a simulation cast, and also 3 field proficiency caches. Wow. Ugh. And I got about maybe 100 Dissent currency, and the only reason why I got that much Dissent currency was because I took on the special rooms, and it gave me about 100 Dissent currency, or maybe even less than 100 Dissent currency. But 5 caches for an hour is yeah, it's a little bit lackluster, because I can do other game modes in the game and also get 5 caches within 15 minutes. Well, not even 15 minutes, but more like 3 or 4 minutes. I can get 5 field proficiency caches. I can do projects which would take me maybe an hour. I would get at least 10 to 20 field proficiency caches. At least, if a league is going on, I can buy God knows how many reconstructive caches, And the simulation cache, I opened it up. I didn't open it up on video, but I opened it up. It's not nothing God rolled or anything like that. It's not a guaranteed max roll or anything like that in the simulation cache, which is just basically another field proficiency cache that you get from Dissent. The rewards, oh my goodness, the rewards, that is not... No, no Division. No. Come on now. Y'all know better than this. Y'all do better than this. This is a brand new game mode that we're working on, and you have us up here for an hour of our precious time for 5 of these caches. That is ridiculous. I'm not trying to dump on the game mode. Don't take it as that. I'm actually just giving my constructive criticism, because if you want this game mode to succeed, because it is a fun game mode, but look at and the Dissent currency, everything in you get. So for every loop that you finish, you get maybe 11 Dissent currency. That is way too low. And I heard on the higher loops, it's still the same thing. So you basically got to run up to 40 to get that. And let's go into this gameplay real quick, because apparently the Nemesis is supposed to mirror us, okay? He is supposed to mirror us in every shape, form, or fashion, right? So if he mirrors us, let's see what he mirrors us with.
Nemesis detected.
Because I fought him. Here I go. Someone told me to run up onto the White House landing, and they said that's the best place to hold off the Nemesis. So I went up to the White House landing. I got my skills jammed and everything of that nature. He throws a fire turret at me. Do you see a fire turret or any type of turret in my skill tree, I have a jammer pulse and a decoy. I do not have, matter of fact, I have a decoy and an area pulse, so I can keep track on him. And I am really decked out. And I'm barely doing any damage on him. And when I say decked out, I mean like literally I am all damage. And he's constantly throwing these fire turrets on me, so I can't do anything but shoot at this thing and hope that I take it out quick enough before it kills me. And that leaves me at a disadvantage because not only does he have that, he has a defender drone, which I don't have that either. I can't use any offensive skills against this guy because these are hunter class type NPCs, I guess, because they will hack your skills and they pack a mean punch. When I say a mean punch, I mean a mean punch. There goes that turret again. I try to move around it to get away from it and try to take it out real quick. It is insane. I've used up almost all my kits.
Agent vital signs 0.
I think I got 3 kits left. He literally 2-taps me from way back there. Not a sniper rifle, nothing. Just 2-taps me way back there. Okay. The whole thing of the Nemesis that they said was for him to mirror us.
System.
Where did he mirror me at? Because if it was a complete mirror, he was toast. He was toast. I had him under the gun and everything of that nature. He should have been out of there. I get 2-tapped.
System back online.
Way away. That is insane. No staggering, no nothing. He should have been staggered. The moment I started hitting him in the head, nothing. He just took all of that. So, rebalancing needs to be done. Now, this is where I'm going to go in on the summit and how the summit works. Every 3 levels is a save point in the summit. Every room has a chance for an exotic to drop. Every room has a chance for loot to drop. Every room or floor that you finish in the summit gives you more than you get in Dissent. How is that even humanly possible that we came up with a game mode that gives you nothing for actually doing the game mode? That is no bueno in my book. I have to bring this to light. I know there are people out here that love the Dissent game mode and they play it religiously when Wrath is the targeted exotics and Wrath is the targeted how do you want to say it? Not the targeted exotics, but the main focal point of talents that's in that talent pool of Wrath are godly. And this is supposed to be the game mode that you can come in here, create some of the most insane builds, the most powerful builds without any restrictions or limitations to your gameplay and totally annihilate NPCs as high as you want to go in Dissent, and you could literally get up to some very high Dissent numbers. Like loop 40 is insane, but it takes 7 hours to get to loop 40. And yes, you will get a bunch of stuff for 7 hours at loop 40, but good God, loop 40, 7 hours to get there? Because the only reason why it takes 7 hours to get there is because as much as they wanted to make the game mode seem like it was a fightable game mode, you know, it's more along the lines of it's a time suck. Something to keep us occupied, not reward us for our time. Because there's no targeted loot, which you could get from the summit and the countdown. There's no raid exclusives like you get from the dark zone and the raids. There's no legendary exclusive like you get the bighorn from legendary missions. There's no extremely good weapon like you get from doing Paradise Lost. So what is this game mode for? It's not a survival mode, really, if you want to call it that. Because if it's a true survival mode, then the compensation would be there. I'm pretty sure in survival we got way more from Division 1 for running an hour, 2 hours. You coming out of there with classified gear sets, exotics, you name it. You know, you're coming out with a boatload of stuff for the time you spend in there. But this one did not deliver that. And what do I think about that? I think that is not what they intended this game mode to be. I don't believe they intended this game mode to do what it did, which was offer nothing. Now that I've stated all the things I think are wrong with the game mode, let me state all the things I think we could fix. If you brung targeted loot drops from any NPC that you get based on whatever level you're at. I know this may be some time-consuming digital stuff on the other side, but it would make this game mode great. Because if you could come in here and farm for loot just like you farm from anywhere else, and you also can get those commendations, and you could also have a chance for exotics to drop, that is awesome. You beat the nemesis, you get 2 exotic caches, blah, 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 per run. Like, make it per run. Like, if somebody wants to come in and they want to just farm all the way to the nemesis and keep farming all the way to the nemesis, get the reconstructive cache, and or whatever you want to call the cache that you get for defeating the nemesis. Don't make it a sometimes maybe you'll get that reconstructed cache. Make it an automatic thing, and once they reach 30, instead of giving them a reconstructive cache, you give them 2 exotic caches. They get an exotic cache and an extra exotic cache for defeating the nemesis, no matter what. So therefore, you're getting more exotic components for upgrading your outside character. You're getting more for the time that you spend in there. For an hour, at least you need to get more field proficiency cache, more simulation caches, more exotic components. You can even make it where each room drops an exotic component that you complete. Every room that you complete drops an exotic component based on the difficulty. One for easy, two for medium, and 3 for hard.
Vital signs.
And if you wanted to, you can make it where if you defeat the special targets and things of that nature, they get exotic components and extra Dissent currency. Because the Dissent currency is a joke right now. That really needs to be rethought about, because everything in the Dissent store outside is 25 Dissent credits and up. And then the outfits are over 1,300 Dissent credits, which I don't even know how anyone's going to be able to get all the way up there. That's a casual player to get those kind of Dissent credits to actually purchase those uniforms, which they're kind of dope. I will say that I would wear them. And I like my black coat. So I'm just saying, they've been giving us some cool gear, like these long coats and things of that nature, make you feel like you're really a dark guy. You're really anti-hero or some kind of hero like John Wick with the outfits that they've been giving us. So I have to bring this to the light because I want this game mode to do well. I want to see the Division 3 take notes from Division 2 and bring some of the talents and skills over from Division 2 to Division 3, and take some stuff from Division 1 and put it to Division 2, and put some of that stuff from Division 1 to Division 3. Let's make the game of Division 3 the most sought after title ever. I want to see that. And this Dissent mode, I want it to be something that people come back and play over and over again, where there's more player base going there. And let's not take away certain talents. Bullet Hell, Plague of the Outcast, leave them both in the pool. Don't take those two out. You all left Adaptive Instinct and Dr. Holmes on all of them. Take that out. Put Bullet Hell and Plague of the Outcast and Glass Cannon, actually, if you want to keep that as an exotic talent, because I noticed that was, put it there. Now, this is my rant. I hope everybody doesn't think I'm dissing this. I'm not. I love the Dissent. I want to see it do better. I want to see this made for an everyday player, not just for a hardcore player, because this right now is just extremely for hardcore players. It's not intended for everyone. I apologize if it seems like I'm a little rough on this game mode, but I have to be, because if we don't speak up, we can't get anything done. So I want you to like and subscribe to this video. Pass it around to your friends and things of that nature. And if you have any ideas, comments, questions, or anything like that, hit me up in the comments if I don't answer you right away. I did have a new baby, and I'm probably going to be on and off at times, so I apologize for the delayed responses, but I will respond as soon as I possibly can. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, and we can do this. This is your boy, Anubis Can't Be Stopped. I hope everyone is well. I will see you in the next one. Stay frosty out there, agents. Like and subscribe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, especially in Dissent.